Hello, 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 and welcome back to some more Formula 1 Manager 22. We are pushing on with our HAAS career. Went to race 3 at Albert Park in Melbourne. So, let's see. We got most of the prep work done, I think. We just need to do our performance targets and then go straight into practice. So let's have a look at our targets. Our qualifying position requirement or incentive. Get 2 drivers in the top 12. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that somehow. Let's look at a guarantee though. I'm going to guarantee 1 driver. Is Mick going to have to pace for Q2? Don't think he is. I'm going to guarantee 1 driver is going to get into Q2. And I'm going to try and see, can I guarantee a position? No, I can't. We haven't got a hope in hell of fastest lap. Finish position, I think 12th is achievable. So we'll accept that guarantee. And we're underway on our hot streak targets as well. So let's push on to practice. How you doing, Dean?
Welcome to Melbourne for a weekend of fierce competition. We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park circuit. It might be party mood in the grandstands, but in the paddock, expectations and tensions are high.
Welcome, Mr. Otter. I saw you were playing earlier. How's your career going?
Corners and a long straight where drivers can push their speed to the limits. Good attention to medium speed downforce will likely make beating this beast of a track just a little bit easier. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Let the weekend begin!
Alright, a little swig of throat lubrication there. So, we're into P1, FP1, and I'm actually going to give our brand new rookie Logan a run in this session. So let's look at getting the car set up. I'm going to want a wing angle of about 12 as a starting base. I'm going to go 7 on the front wing. Change the roll bar a little bit. Change the toe out settings. I'm going to go with that. There we go. That for our first run on Mick's car. Let's put him on a set of hards. Let's put him down for a 20 lap run. Oops, I have to make sure I've got all of the new parts on the car. Gearbox is taking some wear. We'll probably swap that out after practice. Engine's fine. ERS is fine. Yeah, we'll probably swap the gearbox out after practice and make that our practice gearbox. Don't have any new parts at all yet, do I, apart from the suspension? I think we're waiting till once it's Spain, I think, before we get new parts. Okay, so the cars are fully spec'd. Logan's car. Let's go slightly different with his setup. And see how that works. And then hopefully we can kind of converge them, meet them in the middle kind of thing. Again, we'll give them a 20 lap run. So, into practice one.
Radio check.
Radio check.
So we're going to send out Mick, and then we're going to ride on board with Logan, our brand new signing, for a couple of laps. And let's see how he does. So what do you guys think of the changes to Albert Park for this year? With the removal of the chicane that was about here and turning it to this long sweeping corner. I'm a big fan. But I know some people aren't so thrilled. Alright, start of Logan's first lap in anger. Let's see how he does against mixed time. Yeah, I mean, it's not just obviously that chicane that's changed. That corner we've just gone through, that has had a changed entrance. This next right-hander coming up here has had an improved widened apex. So that's a faster flowing corner as well now. And then, yeah, this flows a lot nicer. Be interesting to see if they actually do put the DRS back in for next year, because I know they took it out this year because of the complaints about safety with the porpoising. With that going to be under much more control next season, might put the DRS back in there. That'd be interesting. And this turn here, this has been reprofiled as well, so it's now a little bit of a longer straight and then a sharper turn in. And I think they've even improved the entry to that corner slightly as well. As well as the turn 1 chicane, that's had a widened entry as well. So again, it's a little bit faster through there. Sargent is within a tenth of a second. That's good. I'm impressed with that. Right, let's speed some time up a bit. So the difference between running practice goals with a regular driver and then a reserve driver, you can see instead of a track knowledge, Sargent is gaining experience. That'll cap at 500, and then he won't earn any more past that. And that's the most sort of, on-track experience he can earn in the session. And he can only run in FP1. He can't run in the other 2 practice sessions or the race, unless we fire one of the drivers and stick him into the main driver's seat. But you will notice that any setup feedback he has, or any car part knowledge he gains, if the car is got brand new parts on it, he will pass that information on to the driver whose car he's occupying for session 2, and they will go in with the same figures. So if he were to end the session with, say, a car knowledge of 80% because the car had got a brand new couple of new parts on it, and with a feedback rating of 3 of 5. Magnussen at the start of P2 would have that same level of feedback, 3 of 5, and a car knowledge of 80%. Sargent's actually quicker than Mick. Mind you, Mick is stuck behind Vettel, so that's probably not surprising, thinking about it. And now Mick's getting attacked by Sainz.
How's the balance?
So Logan's happy. Good start. What about Mick? Mick is in a decent place as well. Okay. That's good to know. Let's get these cars in and take a look at tweaking the setups. If we can get great feedback after these runs, these next runs, then I'll just leave them running long. So that, well, I'll leave Mick running long so he can build up his track knowledge. Sargent, I might well bring back in just for a tweak. Once he's hit his 500 XP. It's all about him getting the car set up for Kevin. So I can just run him long in P2 and P3 to get his track knowledge up. Okay, so the rear wing's bad. Question is it bad because of it's too slow, or I'm going to say it's too slow. So we'll take a little bit of wing angle off. Let's try and bring these values down a bit. Don't want to make changes too drastically that are going to upset some of the balance of the other gains that we've made. There we go. Let's give that a go. Stick with the same tyres. Give him another 20 lap run. Send him back out. Oh, look at that, we got the rear wing spot on for Logan. So we've gone the wrong way with Mick's car. Good to know. Braking stability is bad. Well, not bad, but it's not great. Let's go with that. So again, same run plan, same tyres. Get them both out as quick as possible. So Mick, we're probably going to have to pull back in. Before I send him out, actually, I'll tweak his wing the other way. Yeah, so we went the wrong way on the wing. And we'll go with that. So yeah, same as before. Make those changes. Let's get Logan back on the track. Oh, no, wrong button. There we go. Get him in some clear air. Alright, where's Logan? There he is. Got past Latifi. And that's his 500 XP for the weekend. Didn't take long. So now I can just bring him in as soon as he's finished his run, or as soon as he gives me feedback. I'm not worried about keeping him out for track knowledge because he's not earning any, and that won't translate across to Magnussen. And just make sure that the car is as good as possible for Kevin, so I can just keep him out as long as possible in FP2 and 3. Mick is a bit more of a balancing act, balancing getting the car tweaked between getting the time on track. Tyres is everyone else running. Couple on hards, most are on softs. The odd medium. Nearly ready for the feedback. Oh, he's got some damage. Oh, it's his tyres. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, he's happy with the car. The car is great. That's an improvement. How's mixed tyres doing? They're at 40% right now. Let's get him to just ease off on the tyre a little bit. Oh wow, we've almost got this car dialed in. We're at 90% confidence on the setup already. So the wings are pretty much perfect. Just got a couple of little tweaks to make. There we go. I think that might be it. So let's. Do I really want to go out on another set? Yeah, let's go back out on the same tyres. Just getting to take it easy because there's not many minutes left in the session. Just put him on a 4-lap run. Oh, hang on, there's only 6 minutes. Yeah, he's not going to have time. Alright. Well, we'll just get it configured, and then we'll leave it at that. And that's Logan finished for the session. Mick is also very confident with the setup. Fantastic stuff. So, just give him some extra time on track. We'll run him to the end of the session now. Just get ready to cancel that car call in. How you doing, trucker? Looks good on the PS5. Yeah, I love how the game looks. I mean, there are times when it does look a little like there's some Vaseline on the lens, where everything looks a little out of focus, a little blurry. It doesn't have that crystal clear razor sharpness of the Codemasters F1 game, but I mean, you kind of expect that. But considering that this is a management game and not an active racing game, I think the graphics are incredible. They've done a really good job. Hello again, Matthew. Welcome back. So 2 minutes left in the session. Making sure Mick doesn't decide to just box before the session ends. Like that. So we'll cancel the call-in. Keep him out there. How are his tyres looking? Just up his pace a little bit. I've not stopped playing it on PC from the early drop. Yeah, I've been playing this a lot, you know, a lot over the last few days. Congratulations on the win at Imola with Gasly. I haven't had a win yet, but I haven't had a car capable of winning yet. I came really close in one race. I have had podiums though.
There it is, I got third. Copy.
Car's coming in anyway. Oh no, it's not. Oh well. Okay. That's the end of the session anyway. So. Setup confidence is 80% for Mick. Not quite as good as Logan's car, but good starting point for the end of the first session. Again, got the wings pretty much spot on. Just need to tweak. Yeah, let's go with that. So we'll run him on softs at the start of this one. And how long were they supposed to last? 17 laps. Okay. So we'll do a 16 lap run. But we'll have to ease his tyre wear down a little bit, I think, just so they don't fall to bits. Magnussen, we've already changed the car. Magnussen's got hopefully a good car underneath him, so I'm going to go long, put him on mediums, and I'm going to run him 25 laps. Let him get some time in the car. Got 10th in last race at Williams. Which circuit? Sacked Latifi after the 4th race. Who'd you replace him with?
Radio check.
On my Aston Martin file, I sacked Stroll after Miami, replaced him with Gasly, who immediately took the car up to 4th in his next race. Albeit with the help of a safety car. I have come to the initial conclusions that the driver makes a huge difference in the car performance. Vettel was comfortably ahead of Stroll in terms of performance each weekend, and since I signed Gasly, Vettel is comfortably off the pace in comparison to Gasly. Even Oscar Piastri, my reserve driver, is pretty much on pace with Vettel, if not slightly faster at times. Breaking news, Magnussen's race seat at risk if he locks up this race. Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind replacing him, but unfortunately I just can't really justify the expense of breaking his contract. He's going to cost me a lot of money if I fire him. I think the break clause is something like 6-7 million. That's a lot, because he's in the first year of a 3-year contract. So he's got until the halfway point of the season, but I am going to start swapping him out for Logan and start building Logan up. And hell, I might just replace him with Oscar Piastri, by the halfway point of the season if he's still making a lot of mistakes. You know, it'll mean having a less competitive car because I've got a less experienced driver.
Less confidence in the rear.
Oh damn, I forgot to do his tyres.
Copy.
But it would be a substantial saving in terms of salary. And I think the plan long term is to get Logan into the car as a first team driver. Maybe not necessarily the lead driver, but certainly want an American driver for an American team. So then it becomes a question as who is the driver who's going to occupy the other seat. I may stick with Mick. I may replace Mick. Like I said, if Schumacher's into the garage, run out of tyres. Okay, based on the feedback, I do need to make a couple of little tweaks. So I'm going to need to be about there by the look of it. Cornering is not great. So I need to go this way on cornering. I need to change the wing angle. And this is where it gets tricky when you're trying to... I just revert, I messed that up. When you have just one value that needs to tweak. And it's finding the right way to tweak it. I think 7.3 is going to be the best for the roll bar. Bring that front wing down. Up the rear wing. I need to go that way, which means the roll bar is going to have to go that way. Don't have feedback on traction yet, so I'm kind of guessing on that one. I need to get some separation between the best and the current on cornering without doing too much to affect the braking stability. Or the wings too much. Let's go there. And let's go on a set of mediums. .24 lap run. Getting the car right is not easy. It takes a bit of practice, but once you kind of get to grips with it, it's easily achievable to get a good, strong setup. If you take a look at my Twitter feed, I posted 2 pictures earlier this afternoon of a couple of setups I've got. One was Hamilton with a 97%, where everything was optimal, I think, except for the front wing, which was at great. And then earlier today, setting up...
Kev, how's the balance?
Okay, so I think we've gone backwards on Kevin's car. Which is what I was a little worried about. For Monaco, I got Vettel's car 100% perfect. Everything was optimal, which was quite nice. My first optimal setup. Or my first fully optimal setup. Yeah, we went the wrong way on traction, which is kind of what I figured would be the case. Still need to improve cornering. Try not to mess up that front wing too much. There's no change on the rear wing there. It's too much of a change on the rear wing. Alright. How long have we got left on those? 17 laps. Might as well just go on a set of softs. Change the run plan. Oh, there we go. Run plan. Drop that down to 16 laps. Confirm. Did I see the race today? I did. Well, I saw the highlights. I don't have Sky, and I'm not paying £10 a race to watch it live with Now TV. That's just an absolute rip-off. That's £220 a season. That's ridiculous. So I'll just watch the highlights free on Channel 4. But yeah, it was interesting race the first 20 laps, and then just, you know, no drama at the end. It was a bit flat. Yeah, Max was just in a rocket ship of a car.
Push hard now. Copy.
It'd be interesting to see all the Verstappen fans crowing about the car who were complaining about Hamilton's Brazil engine last year. Like, hypocrisy 101. Yeah, I mean, it was good that Hamilton came out and admitted that was his fault. You know, because it was. I mean, it wasn't reckless. It wasn't careless. It was just one of those racing incidents. But you know, if you have to apportion blame to one of the two drivers, you have to apportion it to Hamilton. Alonso's reaction was a bit over the top. But then most drivers' reactions always are, you know, in the heat of the moment. A number of times I've seen an incident on track and a driver's gone on the radio complaining about the other driver and it's his fault. He's trying to pass the blame off. Okay, let's get Magnussen out. I need to just ease his tyre wear down a little bit because those softs won't last all those laps. So let's go light tyre wear. There we go. This is a great chill game that can be stressful and rewarding at the same time. Yeah, exactly. In my Mercedes file, I was running Jeddah, and I was fighting with the Ferraris for the last 5-6 laps for the lead of the race with Hamilton, and I was just on the edge of my seat, the whole time, just willing to make those moves that I needed him to make. And we got through, and then we got overtaken, and got back through again. And in the end, we finished third behind both Ferraris, but it was 0.7 seconds between first and third. All three of us crossed the line, almost nose to tail. It was such an intense finishing. Yeah, I saw your comment about a red flag caused by Schumacher. I've raced Miami once so far on my Aston Martin file, and I've not had a red flag in any of my files on any races yet, but I have had some VSCs and some full safety cars. When I was racing at Monaco last night I say last night, it was about 6 o'clock this morning. When I finally finished the race, 6-7 o'clock this morning. That's still bad on the tyres.
Understood, Kev.
What's the situation?
Situation is, quit your bitching. and keep running some laps. Tyre wear is quite high. That's something to be wary of. Where was I? Yeah, I was racing in Monaco this morning. It's where I got my Vettel set up perfect. And Gasly was fighting relatively high up for a while, but had to drop back. And then I was pushing Vettel to try and get into 10th at the end, and I couldn't do it. But it was heart and mouth time a few times. Just almost made the move and just couldn't quite get it done in the end. When they say car crash, it gets cleaned up way too fast. Well, depends on the crash. I've had some crashes where they've looked quite minor, and the safety car has been out for several laps, or the VSC has been out for several laps. So I think it's just one of those things. Sometimes the animations don't match the scenario quite right. Okay, so we've got Schumacher's car back into the good zone. Magnussen's heading in. I don't think so. You're staying out. Oh, he's almost out of fuel as well. Come on, just give me that last little bit of feedback. Jeremy's Merc team can't catch Red Bull Ferrari. One thing I've found is a very good tactic is to go really aggressive at the start in terms of your pace and just try and hang on to the DRS of the faster cars as long as you can. Let them pull you up a bit, and then just keep balancing, pushing with recharging your ERS and cooling your tyres and easing off on the fuel, and then just going full send to try and get back into DRS if you drop out of it, and then immediately calm the car down again. But the only reason I was able to fight for the win at Jeddah was because of a safety car. I was able to put Hamilton onto soft tyres and really throw everything at the Ferraris. And in the end, it was just a lack of ERS that stopped me from doing it. I had enough pace in the tyres, I had enough fuel. I just didn't have enough ERS to make to stop them from defending my attacks. I've never run tyres this low. I'm kind of curious as to what's going to happen. What if you can get punctures? A lot of people lock up. Hope Frontier tweaking a little bit. Yeah, I mean they'll tweak the AI. They'll tweak the form levels, I'm sure, as well. I've seen a lot of people on Reddit complaining about Ferraris just galloping off into the distance and winning at a canter, yet I've seen Red Bull do exactly the same. I think it depends on where you are in the season. They've kind of tried to base the AI on the beginning of the season. So as the season progresses, they'll have more kind of data as the overall performance of the cars. Oh yeah, he's going to run out of fuel before his tyres explode. If he runs out of fuel, he'll just stop on track. I've had that happen where I ran out of fuel.
How's the balance?
There he goes, run out of fuel. But the car is perfect. And we've caused the yellow flag. Don't hit your teammate, Mick. Let's see if he's still around the corner. He'd probably been removed by now. Yeah, it's been removed from the track. I had to figure that. Had 2 drivers crash so far in the game. I've had quite a few drivers crash. I've had my 2 drivers hit each other at one point as well. Mick is a little smarter than Mazepin behind the wheel. Yeah, there's no denying that. But then Mick has torn his car in half twice this season. Which is something Mazepin never did. Just going to stay on track. We're almost at the end of the session anyway. There's only a couple of minutes left. We'll just stay out into the VSC. Just get that little bit of extra track knowledge. Same, Magnussen locks up a lot. 4 lockups in the same corner with Yuki. Well, yeah, when you saw that in Bahrain. Magnussen kept locking up all the way through practice and then locked up in the race on the same corner as well. Have I changed engine supplier yet? No, I haven't done a full season yet. And I don't think you can change engines until the start of a new season. I might be wrong on that, but pretty sure you can't change engines until the start of season 2. Okay, that's the end of the session, I think. Just crossed the line for one last lap.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Oh,
Let's have
Verstappen's
a
gone.
look.
And it wouldn't show me the replay. Ugh. Was Ferrari for just curiosity's sake and had Leclerc and Sainz have spectacular? Yeah, I haven't started the Ferrari file yet, but oh, look at that setup knowledge, 99%. Okay, we're not going to be touching his car because we'll undo whatever good work we've done.
After a day of free practice yesterday, we wrap up with the third and final session before moving on to qualifying. Time and time again, we see just how little separates the drivers as they complete their qualifying laps. Those who have pushed that little bit harder during qualifying can be rewarded with a grid place that sets them apart from their competitors going into the race. Stay with us as we see who can deliver on motorsport's biggest stage.
How many saves can you have? I'm guessing it's going to be memory limited, so it will vary depending on what system you're on. So I'm guessing a lot more saves will be available on the new gen consoles, the current gen, over the older gens. And I would imagine PC has pretty much unlimited save storage. Might be wrong on that, but I mean, if I save, you can see I've got 50 slots available. Each file takes 2 slots, I think. No, each save takes a slot, so you can have 50 different saves. One of those is going to be your auto save, so you can have 49 saves and then an auto save. A lot, yeah, on the PS5. Like I said, I have a feeling it will be a lot less than that on the PS4. But even 10 is enough. That's every team. One for every team. 10 would have been fine. So let's have a look at Mick's car. What needs working on? The braking stability. Okay, we can fix that with some camber, I hope. Again, this is where you've got to be careful not to break other settings. So I'm going to lose a little bit of my front wing here. I'll do that. That undoes that loss. Let's go there for cornering. Let's go on to a set of mediums. Going to go 22 laps. And this is probably going to be the last set of changes that we make to the car. What did we miss out on Kevin's car? Braking stability. Okay, might be able to. I'm going to make that one tiny little tweak to the toe. And if it doesn't work, I can revert to this setup. So actually I'm going to wait. Let me revert back to no changes. I'll wait till we get into the session, because then I'll have an optimal session, an optimal save setup to roll So let's go into the session. PS4 has 50 saves. Okay, so yeah, maybe I just assumed that the smaller system would have less memory available. I know that it's the case with games like Jurassic World. Jurassic World Evolution 2 doesn't have access to the same amount of assets as on PS4 as it does on PC and current gen consoles, the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S. So they can mix and match buildings across all three eras, whereas on the PS4 and the Xbox One, you can only take from one era. So you can only have buildings from either Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or the Fish and Wildlife thing. Whereas on PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC, you can mix and match them all together from all the different sets. So they have a lot more assets available at the same time for park building. Right, we need to just make that little tweak. And then we need to run Kevin long. What team am I enjoying playing with the most? Of the three I've done so far, it's nice with Mercedes to be able to fight for podiums right from the start. But I've only done 2 races and I've got the cars set up ready for the start of the Australian Grand Prix, which is where we are with this file. I'm enjoying this one because the team is a lower end team, but they are, you know, performance-wise, they're pretty decent, but they don't have a spectacular budget. They don't have the greatest driver lineup, so they have their own unique challenges. The Aston Martin file, terrible car, big budget and facilities, so you get to spend a lot of money quite quickly. Enjoying that for its own reasons. You know, like I said, I've got rid of Stroll, which I think is something a lot of F1 fans have been dreaming of doing. It's just getting rid of Stroll. Unfortunately, he's still in the game. He's just moved to AlphaTauri, but he's not deserving of a race seat. If his father wasn't a billionaire who owned a team, he wouldn't still be in F1. And I just think of all the other drivers out there who are deserving of a chance. They won't get a chance because of Stroll. Because that seat will be taken. Stroll has a seat for as long as he wants it. And I hate that. Alright, I need to set a run plan and some tyres for Kevin. He's only at 37%. I need to run him really long. I haven't got any hards left. These are the 33 laps until they explode. So we're looking at maybe 27, 28 laps. Oh, I just put the tyres on, I didn't change the run plan. Reconfigure again. Run plan. Let's give him fuel for 30 laps. And we'll just get him to go easy on the tyres. What would be my dream lineup in the game? It depends on the team. With my Mercedes file, my ultimate aim is to replace Hamilton with Norris when Hamilton retires or starts You know, I'm curious to see if over a long period of time, drivers' stats decline as they get towards their later years. I am wondering if that's what's happening with Vettel a little bit at the moment. His performances seem to have dropped off a bit, or it might just be that his, you know, the sponsor obligations that were set before I took control of the team meant that he is the driver that has to do a lot of the race weekend sponsor obligations, which is a bit annoying. Ooh, big crash apparently. It's not Schumacher. That's good. Oh, whoever it was has got a penalty.
And several cars involved. Here's the replay.
Oh, he's going to hit him coming out the pits. Oh, that was stupid. If you break Hamilton's contract, it costs $21 million and then he retires. Yeah, that's because no one else is going to have the money to sign him, and he's 37 years old. So who did get that penalty? Was it Bottas? Oh, it was Russell. Russell got the penalty. See, I wouldn't have given Russell the penalty for that. I would have put that on the... I would have given that to the Alfa Romeo driver. Right, let's crack on. So it's all about gaining track knowledge now. The cars are hopefully as good as they're going to get with the changes I've made to... Another crash! It's all go here at Melbourne. What's happened this time?
VSE.
Copy that.
Where is the crash?
Sounds
Oh,
like a few cars
Latifi's
have
gone.
crashed. We can take a look now. Now let's look. We're watching Nicholas Latifi.
So some things are true to life. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've seen a wheel taken off.
And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt.
That
their
actually ripped a
overall
wheel off
chances.
the Toro Rosso. I've not seen a wheel taken off a car before. I wonder if we're going to get penalties on that as well. There's got to be a penalty for that. Yep, Yuki's got a penalty. So Sonoda just yeeted Latifi off the track there. I thought that was another crash warning for a second then. I'm like, oh, another one? Seriously?
Back to the safety car ending.
Lock up number 5 for Yuki. I don't think it works that way. Okay, so did the changes we made to Schumacher's car work? Or have we broken it? Confidence is great. Okay, well let's call him in and have a look. We've got time for another run. Kevin's just plodding along. Give them a little bit more pace on the tyres.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy. Good entry.
Okay, copy. %. Why is that not optimal? Maybe 97 is the cutoff. Okay, is there any way I can tweak that without breaking it? Which way do I go? Ooh, choices. What do we reckon, guys? Left or right? A 30 or a 40 on the toe? I'm leaning towards a 30, but I might be wrong. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm looking at this. The previous was 40, and we set it to 35, and that's the highest confidence, so that means it's got to go left then. It's got to go to 30. Yeah, we're going to go left. Looking on that little bit at the bottom there, with the current, previous, and highest confidence. So I'm going to overrule you there, Wayne. Sorry. What have I got left in terms of tyres? 17 laps. Yeah, stick with the mediums. I need to change the run plan. So we've got 2 drivers out already, taking no further part. So they're both going to be slower in the race because they're going to have less track knowledge and potentially a car that's not set up properly as well. Plus, one of them has also got a penalty, and we've also got a penalty for George as well. How do you find the rain after you start the race? Kev, how's the balance?
That's a good sign. Still optimal. We didn't break it with the changes that we made. I'm just going to leave him on track. Keep him running. We're going to go conserve on both and just leave him running. This is less about getting his track knowledge up, because that's now up to 100%. It's more about just making sure you can actually complete the run and making sure you can complete the run and give me the feedback to see if that change I made has worked. How do you find the rain after the start? Well, if you want to see what the weather's going to be like, just go to the track and look at your weather forecast, and then you can see the track condition itself will tell you how much, the condition of the track, how much water's on it, blah blah blah. Weather forecast will give you an update as to what is coming, and then you can see on the right the suggested compounds for how much water is currently on the track. But obviously your weather centre
forecast accuracy will vary depending on what level it is. Mine's only a level 1, so it's a bit crap. But the better the weather forecast, the more accurate it's going to be for determining when the rain's going to come. Wish they say what the penalties are. Yeah, I mean that's a little annoying. Is that I don't know. I think they're three place penalties. I don't think they're 5 place penalties, but I'm pretty sure they're only going to be 3 place penalties. So we'll pay attention to quali, and then we'll see where they actually line up after quali. So let's speed time back up again. In fact, actually, because if I'm just changing the tyres, it's not going to make a difference. Let's call Mick in, put him on a set of softs, and get him to push. Reconfigure. New set of softs. Change. And send out. Oh, it's a big queue of traffic. We just got out in front of it. So let's go aggressive. Let's push.
You can push. Okay, copy.
And let's see what kind of pace Mick's got. With some fuel to burn and some tyres to push a little bit. Is that Gasly behind me? Please be Gasly, don't... Oh yeah, it can't be Yuki. Yuki's off. I was going to say, please don't have Yuki yeet me off the track, but he ripped his car to pieces, so it's not him. Oh, look at that. 100% setup. That's another one for the album. How much time left? 12 minutes. Let's go 10 laps. Before Monaco returns.
Okay, Kev, no management required, so push as much as you can.
Copy.
Magnussen just went 6th. It's amazing how much you can go up the grid when you push like that. Sense of confidence, great. Okay, so still not perfect.
It's okay, but I start feeling it a bit more.
Copy.
At the end of the season, you're going to review Gasly's contract. Yeah, Gasly, I found in the 2 races I've had. Was it 2 races? 3 races now. Spain, Monaco, and Baku. I found that Gasly's been a very good signing for Aston Martin. So put him in a top team, and he'll be a very, very good driver. I would say top team, I mean any team better than Aston Martin, which is most of them, to be fair.
Oops.
Copy.
How good's AlphaTauri? I couldn't tell you. I haven't raced on those yet. The only ones I've raced on are the 3 you've seen: HAAS, Aston, and Mercedes. I'm going to do Ferrari next. Latifi got the fastest lap. He did 1 lap and got yeeted off the track. But apparently he was the fastest. How is that possible? He didn't even set a time. George Russell. Oh, that's why. Neither of them actually set a time. But even so, they shouldn't be at the top there. That's ridiculous. He achieved that amazing speed by just scooting straight through the runoff into the barrier. Setup knowledge 96. Oh, it did go up. It went up from 93 to 96. So yeah, 97 must be the cutoff to get your setup from great to optimal in terms of the feedback. We've got Magnussen's track rating up to 80% over 2 sessions. That's pretty good. One of my sponsor obligations again. I'm quite confident I can get one driver into 12th. I'm not sure about both of them. Although it depends on how these penalties break out. You never know. Definitely going to get one driver into Q2. Not sure about Mick. But with a good car setup, you never know. Race targets. Not going to get the fastest lap. I am going to get someone to finish 12th, I think. Should be able to do that. And we'll definitely be able to do that. Oh, actually, it's both drivers in the top 15. It's a gamble, that one. We might get it. So, let's start quali.
Radio check, Kevin.
Radio's good.
Just going to put me on the iPad so you can start the game again. Yeah, they don't blame you. Say I put the Grand Prix highlights on earlier, and then I put them on my phone. No, I'm not going to go manual. I'm just going to leave them to their own devices. So I was watching the Grand Prix highlights on my phone while playing the game. You might want to reword that, Trucker. Unless you really, really love F1. Right, here we go. First runs. Magnussen is fastest at the moment. Oh, we've got a car in front. It's a Ferrari. Get out the way. K-Mag coming through. I think I got held up slightly there. Just put me on the back of one of the Alpha Tauris. Get out the way. Get out the way. No! Oh, god damn it. Rubbish Ferrari. I'm going to get out of the way and I'm going to get back in the way again. Ugh. Magnussen for provisional pole. Yeah! It's not going to last. And yeah, you can see how much Mick was held up, and then Tsunoda as well. Alright, so good run for Magnussen. Schumacher got held up, so he's definitely capable of more. Let's keep the same tyres for Kevin, but we'll put on a fresh set for Mick, because he has to get through. Yeah, see, I still haven't seen a red flag. So what happens in this is a red flag? Does it restart the race, or does it end the race early in half points, or stop and a restart from halfway through? Yeah, I was wondering about that, because I know you can in real life. You can change tyres under a red flag restart. Alright, everyone's going out. We're going to send out Magnussen first, and then hopefully he'll give Schumacher a little bit of a tow. Everyone's piling out. I want to be at the back of the queue, but I don't want to run out of time. 2 minutes, that's enough time. Okay, so it's all on Mick. Magnussen's comfortably going to get to Q2. Schumacher on the bubble. Hamilton's definitely going to improve. Tsunoda's going to improve. So it's, it's a question of how much they improve and how much Mick can improve. Mick should be able to go about a second faster on this run than he did on his last run. There's a few drivers looking like they can improve. Well, lots of them look. Leclerc, Norris, Perez, Ocon. Vettel will improve a little bit, maybe not. Ricciardo will probably improve a little bit. Hamilton's definitely going to improve a lot. Tsunoda's going to improve a fair bit. Yeah, it's going to be touch and go, actually. A lot of fast boys around us at the moment. Alright boys, let's go. Q2 for both of you, please. I should be beating Vettel, yes I should. And I probably will, it's just a question of where everyone else drops in. It's Ricciardo that's going to be the potential stumbling block. Albon's improved. I'm not worried about that. Improvement for both drivers in the first sector, that's good. Both improved in the second sector. Just crept in. Oh wow, only 14th. I thought I'd be a little bit faster than that, but very close to Ricciardo though. And don't forget we have got that penalty for... Oh, Yuki's out. Okay, so Yuki's 16th. So in the race, let's see if Yuki starts 19th or at the back. If it's 19th, it's a 3-place penalty. If it's at the back, it's a 5-place penalty. Oh, so close, look, just 0.07 of a second between us. But comfortably ahead of Tsunoda. And again, yeah, Tsunoda's struggling for pace. He should be further up the grid, but damaged his car, so he had a lot less run time to dial in his setup and a lot less track experience. So that's helped us. So we've definitely achieved that one. We achieved that one. Oh no, wait, 14th the height. Yeah, we've achieved that one because we're guaranteed to finish 14th. It's the finish position. I think we've got a good chance of that as well now. Oh, it's raining. We've got enters. Okay, so let's go with 2 flying laps with a cool down lap. to be my first wet quali. Yes, I've got a cooldown map included. Good, good, good.
Ready to check?
Right, let's take a look at the weather forecast. So, current depth of water on the track. 1.26 mil at the moment. And it looks like it's going to get heavier over the next few minutes and then ease off towards the end of the quali. So we want to be out right now. So, send out. Send out. Oh! I didn't think they would go out quite like that. I thought there'd be a little bit more separation between them. Why is that paused?
So there's rain.
Copy.
Okay, DRS is still enabled. I'm going to take control of Magnussen, just hopefully that'll increase his pace a little bit. Just get a bit of a gap. Yeah, there we go. Look, he's just taken off. Oh wait, I'm still on Schumacher. Yeah, he's taken off, so we'll do the same with Mick now.
Kev, if you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy.
Load push.
Copy that. So you can push a bit more?
Yeah, copy.
Alright, I really hope we don't get held up by whichever one of these Alpines is on track in front of us. Oh, it's this part of the track. He's going to get out of the way and he's going to get in the way. Oh, no, no. Yes, we got through nicely. Whew. Okay. Is Schumacher going to get held up? I don't think he will. I think the Alpine's going to start pushing about now. So we shouldn't have a problem there.
Charge on.
Copy that.
On 25.7.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Look at our pace on a cooldown lap compared to the pace of the car behind us.
So overtake is available if you need it.
Copy.
Road push.
Copy that.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Push hard now.
Copy.
Half a second slower than Alonso. Get out of the pits. Ah, he's going to hold me up. Oh, that's bullshit. Come on. All right. Conserve. We'll abort this lap. And try and go again.
No more rain coming. Going to dry now.
Copy.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Has Kevin got enough fuel for another run? No. Maybe. But I'll probably run out of fuel and end up... Yeah. Or just pit him.
Charge on.
Copy that.
Get out of the way, Hamilton. I think it was Hamilton. I know it's stopped raining. Magnussen's on his way into the garage. This is Schumacher's second push lap. So I'm at least going to try and get a bench time lap while the track is a little bit damp, and then it's still a little bit too damp for slicks. It's close. It's very close.
Save fuel and follow data.
Understood.
Okay. Oh yeah, track's going to be dry by the end of the session.
Charge on, charge on.
Yeah, okay.
So let's go for a brand new set of softs. And he is set and ready. Come on, you can make it back to the garage. I believe in you. Oh, I'm not sending Magnussen out now. I'm waiting to the end of the session now. He's going to be right on the switch over. at the end of the session. Come on, Mick, you're so close to the... Keep going, just one more corner.
Copy, Penalties.
Copy.
It's a long pit lane. Just made it. Oh, I had to go faster than Magnussen because the track was drying up a bit. Gonna go with the best set of scrubs I've got. No, wait, I'll go with a brand new set. Right, 5 minutes left. Rainfall's actually going back up again. It's going to be dry in 4 minutes. Oh, this is a gamble. I could go out on inters. But I mean, the track's drying up. Oh, it's coming down. Yeah, I'm going to go out on slicks.
So, no rain.
Copy.
Let me just double check I've got these run plans set exactly as I want them. 1 lap, no cooldown. Good. Brand new tyres, good. Brand new tyres. 1 lap, no cooldown. Okay. Oh, tension. There's real tension in this qualifying session now because of that rain. No one else has made the switch to inters, to slicks. They're staying on inters at the moment. They're going out on inters. Oh, they've messed this up. Oh man, I can get both cars into Q2 here. Out of Q2, into Q3. I probably should have gone first. Alright, so it's a 1 minute 13 on a normal lap. So I'm going to wait till about 1 minute 40. Send both my guys out. Because I'm going to catch these guys so fast. Or potentially very fast. Take control for the faster outlap.
Race.
Okay.
Charge off.
Copy.
It's a dry track. Oh, those guys are going to struggle. It's not inconceivable. I could go P1, P2 if I can actually cross the line in time. That is now potentially a bit of a risk, so I'm going to get them to start pushing right now. Full deploy.
Okay, Kev, no management required, so push as much as you can.
Copy.
I think I've timed this just right. Or at least definitely for Kev.
Copy.
Oh, and Mick as well. Yeah, beautiful. Look at this. The track's almost bone dry.
Mode push.
Copy that.
This is going to be P1, P2. I know it's only for the end of Q2, but this is going to be glorious. Leclerc's best times are 1 minute 20. Cancel calling. Ah! Cancel calling. I'm glad I caught that. That could have been bad. I'll show you the sector times as soon as they cross the line. Magnussen's gone from last, 5 seconds off the pace, to 5th. Oh wow, I thought I'd be faster than that. Honestly thought I'd be faster than that. I didn't even see where Mick finished. 9th, wow. I really thought I'd be faster than that. Oh, 118. I was thinking it's 113. Okay, so, yeah. Well, in that case... Oh, both the cars in Q2. Out of Q2, that's incredible. Oh, it won't show me the sectors. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'm a little frustrated by that. Estimated pole time 120.7. Nah, it'll be higher than that. I'm just going to send them out on a set of scrubs. I'm not going to waste a set of brand new tyres because I'm not going to beat anybody in front of me. And I'm just going to do one run at the end of the session.
Ready to check.
I can't believe it wouldn't let me see the sector times. That's annoying. If I'd realised that I couldn't actually view the sectors afterwards, I would have pulled them up before we crossed the line, but at least I know that for the next time. Never been in that situation before, so kind of got swept up in the moment. Oh, so what they were showing anyway. Okay, that's fine. Right, Magnussen, Schumacher. Out we go for our one and only run on scrubs to make sure that we qualify 9th and 10th. Although Bottas and Verstappen had terrible laps. They're going to improve, but let's just whiz through this. Verstappen's going to shoot up the order. He's got lots of clear air. Bottas will do the same. So this is just for bragging rights between the drivers. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. We wouldn't, even on brand new tyres, I don't think we'd have caught Gasly. No point wasting brand new tyres that would be available for the race.
It's race day, with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
HAAS proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start. McLaren did a decent job during qualifying. This is a solid grid position, and it certainly has the potential to lead to good race results. And the race will be taking place under blue skies. That means the teams should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
In any case, Melbourne is ready, and so are we. So strap yourselves in for the Australian Grand Prix.
Don't forget about Russell's penalty. Yeah, good point. So he's starting 6th. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at P1, qualifying. So he qualified 6th. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Kevin's going to start 8th. Right. Strategy time. How you doing, Nick? Welcome to the stream. So one stop. That's pushing it a bit with tyres. That's definitely faster. And I have saved some tyres. Oh, so let's go with not inters. Oh, my game's not working. My game's crashed. It's frozen up. I was just going to try change the softs, and yeah. Let me see if it's just a pad. Let me try my other pad. Can you still hear me? Let me know if you can. Okay, so I don't have any control at the moment. I'm going to have to reboot the game, which is going to automatically end the stream, luckily it'll auto save me to the end of qualifying and the start of the race, so we won't have lost anything. I'll just have to, I'll basically be back exactly where we are right now. Yeah, just keep an eye on the channel, because the new video is going to go up pretty much immediately as soon as this one ends. So I will see you all in a couple of minutes.